I think this is one of the most gorgeous steelbooks I think I've ever bought. So hi everyone, and thanks for joining me once again. Thanks for pressing play. Welcome to another Gaming Grabs video with myself, Pixel Paul. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, if you can hit that subscription button, that would be very much appreciated as ever. So yeah, another midweek Gaming Grabs video, just a very short one because I've picked up a few games over the last weekend. Not a huge amount, just a few. I thought it was probably worth just doing another quick video. Yeah, bit of a mixed bunch again, but there's one in particular game which I was really pleased to find. It's a really nice steelbook, which, you know, I do love a steelbook. So yeah, that's the main reason why I wanted to do this video. So I'll go through the games then. So the first few were from, these were mainly from Leigh, actually, which is a little town near me. Becoming, I think, a real sort of hotspot for game hunting. It's one of my favourite places to go for games, just because there's a few various places around, and you'll know from other Gaming Grabs videos that I've done. I quite often go to Gremlins Games, which is based in the Leigh marketplace, and they actually let me know that they are moving to a slightly bigger unit as well in the not too distant future, which is great news because, you know, it's great to hear that these independent sort of retro game sellers are being able to sort of expand. You know, the demand is there. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what happens with the future with Gremlins Games in Leigh, and I can't wait to see what the new unit looks like. But yeah, these games are from Gremlins Games, and the first one I've got is a steelbook, but it's not the steelbook that I was talking about at the start of the video. It is Killzone 3 on the PlayStation 3. And that was £4. So they've had this in there for a while actually, and for some reason I always thought I had it, but it's not this one that I've got. I've got the Killzone 2 steelbook. So when I double checked, made sure it was definitely Killzone 2 that I had. I thought at £4 I would grab that. But yeah, really nice condition, nice little steelbook, a little bit of rust on the back, which adds to its uniqueness, shall we say. But nice and complete, nice condition. Nice little steelbook that. Killzone 3, decent game. First person shooter, of course. I do like the Killzone games. I do wish they'd make more of them. I wish they'd come back, and I wish Guerrilla would maybe at least go for one more game, but I know Shadowfall didn't do particularly well sales wise, so it's a bit of a shame that it's a series that seems to have now run its course. But yeah, Killzone 3, nice little pickup, that one, £4. The next one, and this is a game where I can't believe I've never bought this before. It's one of those games where I see it on shelves at CEX, I see it wherever, and I always think I should buy that one day. I should get that. And I think at one point when it was at a certain sort of price point, I nearly did, but didn't. And just recently it's gone up in price. So it was always about sort of £4. And then it went up to about £6, about just before Christmas, I reckon it went up. And I've never played this game before, so when it went up to £6, I haven't really looked to pick it up. But Gremlins Games did have a copy of this. They had it for the £4, so I was quite happy to pay that. And it is Crazy Taxi on the PlayStation 2. Yeah, I've never played Crazy Taxi, never played any version of it. The nearest I've come to playing Crazy Taxi was Simpsons Road Rage, which is basically Crazy Taxi with Simpsons in it. So yeah, at £4, quite happy to pick that up. Nice and complete again. And yeah, interesting to see what that was like. I know everybody loves that, so yeah, give that a go. Another one, which again, I've sort of seen around quite often. It's very, very cheap, this game. I think this was... I don't know if it was an actual launch title, but it was certainly a very early PlayStation 2 game, and it is Paris-Dakar Rally. I quite like these kind of games, those sort of off-road races, it's like your Motorstorms, Smuggler's Run, that sort of thing. So yeah, quite interested to give this one a go. It was only £1. Again, these were from Gremlins Games. Again, nice and complete. And yeah, I think this was quite an early original game, and usually I've seen it in a black box. This came in a blue box, so I might be tempted to swap it out for an original black case. Either way, yeah, main thing is the game, and quite looking forward to giving that one a go. So those were the games from Gremlins Games. Cheers. Then next up, I picked up a couple from CEX, again in Leigh. And actually, while I was in there, I was spotted by a lad who is on Instagram under Nostalgic Shed. So give him a follow on Instagram. Ash, I think his name's. I think that was your name. Sorry if it's not. But yeah, we had a nice little chat in there. He recognised me from the YouTube channel and from the Instagram page. So yeah, we had a nice little chat in there. He actually ended up in Gremlins Games as well. So yeah, it was good to meet somebody who watches the channel. So yeah, great to meet you, mate. And yeah, I picked up 2 games while I was in CEX. This first one, yeah, again, not a game I've ever really seen or known about before. I'm on a bit of a run with these kind of games where I'm spotting 1 or 2 where I've just never seen them before. And funnily enough, this is another, you know what I'm going to say, it's another snowboarding game. And this one is, and it's a long title, ESPN Winter Cross Games Snowboarding. That is a mouthful. It was only 50p. I thought that price, I'm not leaving that there at 50p. Yeah, looks okay. Nice and complete again. You know I do love snowboarding games. Again, I think this is quite an early game, looking at the cover. It's a dark box as well. Konami game, so yeah, it looks alright. Right up my street. I do like snowboarding games, so at 50p, I was definitely going to pick that up. So on to the game. And I was deliberating over whether to get this or not, because in my sort of budget and what I like to pay, it was a bit pricey. But I'd never seen this version of this game. I've got like a bog standard version of it. And I have played some of this game as well. I've never finished it. But yeah, I'd never seen this version. So yeah, it cried out. It was like, you have to buy this game. Chances are you're probably not going to see it that much. You're not going to see it around often. And like I say, I've never seen it before. But it's a really nice steelbook. And the game is Final Fantasy 15. And this is the deluxe edition. Now, you probably don't really get the full effect of just how nice this steelbook is from there. But it really is. I'll take the slip cover off. You can just sort of see, it's almost like a watercolor type artwork on the front. Carries around onto the back as well. But yeah, just really amazing. You have to really look closely to actually sort of see that it is linked to the game. So you can see sort of in the background there, the car with the guys from the actual game there. But yeah, just stunning box art for this one. I've not seen many steelbooks with this sort of, it's almost like a work of art to a degree. But yeah, beautiful steelbook, 2 discs, the game disc, and then it also includes King's Glaive. Now, I'm not sure if that's a game. I don't think that's a game. I think it's an actual sort of animated feature, I think. I've not actually read the back of the slipcase, which would help. Yeah, full-length CG animated movie. I was right. So yeah, nice little collection that as well. I think there are a couple different editions of Final Fantasy 15 available. But like I say, I've never seen this deluxe edition of it. The only slight annoyance that I have with this, and it's only a minor thing, but so you have the text on the side of the steelbook. Great. You have the text on the side of the slipcase as well. And when you put them together, the text for the 2 don't quite line up. I don't know if you can fully see it there, but it doesn't line up. So when you put it on the shelf, obviously with the slipcover on, it doesn't really, it's not immediately obvious what that is from there. So that's not a great design, more for the sort of slipcover really. You'd think they would have them both sort of aligned so you can see when the slipcover's on and it's on a shelf. But it's a minor thing. So yeah, really happy to pick this one up. I think it's a really nice Steelbook. I would say probably one of the nicest looking Steelbooks I've got. I've also got the Final Fantasy Zodiac Age Remaster for PlayStation 4, and that's another nice Steelbook. But this one's right up there. Really nice, really nice. And yeah, £15 it was. That's why I was kind of umming and ahhing about whether to pick it up or not, because it's quite pricey really for a game where the bog standard edition is only, I want to say, about £5. So it's a bit more to pay for this, but yeah, I just couldn't leave it. I could not leave it, and had to grab it. I did luckily have some CEX credit, so I did use the credit for that to pick this up. If I hadn't had the CEX credit, would I have bought it? The cash? Well, I mean, it's the same thing in a way, but yeah, I think I probably would have done. So yeah, really, really happy to pick that one up. And then the last game that I managed to pick up this weekend, this was actually from Cash Converters in Warrington. Now, I took this to the till. Now, I have seen in this Cash Converters before, they've had this game in there, but it was at full price. Now, we went in this time, and I noticed that it had been sort of significantly reduced in price, and it even says on the sticker that it was $21.99 originally in there, and they'd marked it down to $8.99. And that game is GTA 2 on the PlayStation 1. I never like to call it the PlayStation 1. It's just the PlayStation, or the PS1. But yeah, GTA 2 for the PlayStation. Nice and complete. It has got a wonky box, unfortunately. Yeah, it's that bit there that is broken, but we're forgiven for that. But it's nice and complete. Manual. Disc is in really decent condition too. The only problem was, when I took the box to the counter, they couldn't find the disc. But the lad behind the till kindly said, if you want to, go shopping, do whatever for 10 minutes, I'll carry on looking for it and put it to one side for you if you come back. And I managed to find it. And I went back about half an hour later, managed to find the lad. He said he'd found it and he'd put it to one side for me. So yeah, I was really, really happy to pick up GTA 2 on the PlayStation. So yeah, they were the gaming grabs from this weekend. Not loads, like I said, but enough. Some good ones there, and yeah, really happy with that little handful. I think that one especially is a really decent pickup at that price. $8.99 for that seems like quite a big reduction. I'm sure it still goes for about £20 on eBay. So yeah, really happy to grab that. Apologies if you can hear my cat. He's sat next to me. I don't know why I sat on the floor for this video. I just felt like a bit of a change. So just a bit of a change of background scenery in a way. My knees are not going to be happy with me when I finish recording this though. But yeah, really happy with those. And yeah, at the end of the video, I'll give you a quick closer look at those games. But once again, thanks for watching. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, if you can hit the subscription button, that would be appreciated. Hope you enjoyed those pickups, and I'll see you next time.